too many people in this small pool. Thank you, everybody!
Welcome to the Cheese Touch interview on the Atticus Dini channel. Can you two please introduce yourself?
I'm Orono from Cheese Touch.
I am Mitch Marsico from Cheese Touch.
Hey, thank you. Nice to meet both of you.
Yes.
I'm Atticus. So I've heard a little bit about the band, and I saw you've released a couple singles. You've done a couple like pop-up shows. Are these shows, this and the DC show, is this like the first full like stage show stuff for Cheese Touch?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
These shows were opening for a friend, Cool Company. But yeah, we've just started playing shows in the last, month or so? Month and a half? 2 months?
Yeah. The first show we did, like inside, was Sunday. Mm-hmm. Inside with like a stage and everything. That was Sunday in New York City. And it was really awesome.
But before that, we played in Denver at a park.
Yeah.
And that was cool. That was to like 150 people.
Yeah, that was our biggest show.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah, that's kind of wild. What's the like setup for the stage shows versus the park show?
It's pretty much similar.
Except the bluegrass backing.
Except the bluegrass and the keyboard.
But yeah, usually for live right now, it's just me and Orono with guitars and a little keyboard. But in Denver, we were with our friends, Stumps and Logs is their band, and they played like bluegrass versions of our songs with us, which was really fun.
Mm. How did you two get together for this collaboration?
We met on Instagram,
Yes.
much like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I posted on Instagram like over a year ago now, being like, yo, who makes music? Who wants to collab with me? Send me your tracks to my work email or whatever. And then many people replied. Many were mid. But Mitch's music stood out to me by far. And so we started collabing then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I usually just made music videos for other people, and I started making music, and that was the first time I really started making music, and I followed Orono like that same week, if not that same day she made that story post. So I was like, oh, okay, well I have one song, and sent it, and yeah, like 6 months later we went to make the music video, and then we started working on other songs, and we're like, oh, let's just make a band, you know.
Hey, what song was the one you sent? Is it one that's out or is it?
Yeah, it was Airhead, but we've had like 4 different versions of Airhead. There's like kind of a almost bluegrassy country version. There's like the first version was like 2000s where I was like, like it was so different, and I love the final version because it's like felt like really collaborative. But yeah, that was the song. Yeah.
I listened to your solo album. Did you two work on that, or is it just you?
That was just me, but Orono I would send her stuff all the time, and honestly, she's been such a, music, I've always fiddled with music, but really it's kind of new for me. I started out in like film, so I just got a tape deck recorder and wanted to make music, and Orono was a great help. I would always send her stuff for feedback, and she always encouraged me and stuff.
Hey. Yeah, no, one thing I noticed about the album was it sounded very like tapey, home recorded, which is something I'm into. I think that's cool. I went to school at Drexel for like audio engineering and stuff like that. So one of my friends, we do a lot of like tape recording, like that kind of lo-fi stuff. But you went to school in UArts, right?
Yes. Yeah. R.I.P. UArts.
Yeah, crazy thing that went down.
What happened? I don't know. But yeah, UArts is no longer. But yeah, I went to film school, and I did make my own music for my film. So I was like getting into music then, but not really. And then, yeah, that's so cool you got that. So Orono is actually the reason why I got a 4-track, because she sent me Jeffrey Lewis is this artist, and he records on 4 tracks. And I was getting into Mac DeMarco, and he was like, get on tape, it's fun.
Yeah.
And I'm such a perfectionist that in Logic, I'm like too detailed, where I was like, I just need a tape deck where I could just record and not care. You know, you record a take and that's it. You know, you can re-record it, but so yeah. But I'm gonna eventually redo those like more normal way or whatever. But yeah, I encourage everyone to try tape on video too. You know, but it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it costs more money on video and film though, right?
Definitely, yeah.
With the songs you've recorded for Cheese Touch, what are what are the respective roles in the group for like writing and recording, like, and where do you record too?
We don't really have assigned roles or anything.
Yeah.
Our goal is to finish it.
Orono's definitely a really talented producer, and she's like is really great at Logic. So I will say, like, we definitely lean on our skills and stuff. I think she's like really good at that, and definitely picks up, I think, my slack on that angle.
But I think I am less of a perfectionist maybe than you. So you'll like hear certain things that I'm not really hearing or don't really mind. So
yeah, I'm like annoying. I'm like, I want to change that, you know. But we're pretty much like Orno said, we got to get it done. We got to get it done,
Yeah.
and honestly, that like it can be stressful, but I feel like it makes us make like really fun, creative decisions that feel super like spontaneous and stuff. And yeah, and Orono, I will say she's the best at spicing up a song. Because I think I could go so simple and boring and this structure, whatever. She'll be like, nah, let's change it up, you know. And she's always trying to change up stuff, which is good for me. It keeps me like on my toes, you know.
That makes sense. I feel like from your past work with like Superorganism, I feel like that's reflected, like there's always some wacky stuff going on in those songs, and like same with these songs, especially like Pool and the new one, the Jake Paul, Logan Paul making out. Those are like, would you be offended if people viewed it as like meme music or like joke music? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's offensive.
No,
I think it's a compliment.
My favorite is when people be like, Juno, Napoleon Dynamite type beat, because I do think it is. It's like funny, but they are kind of like sad. Like when you look at the lyrics, they're usually sad, or like about, you know, it's usually like kind of emotional, but then we're like, you know, saying Jake Paul, Logan Paul making out. So it's like, yeah, it is kind of like meme-y sad music.
Yeah.
Midwest emo memo music. A new genre, memo.
Yeah.
Is Cheese Touch like signed, or what? Are you independent, just releasing at your own pace?
We are signed to Big Bad record label.
Oh yeah,
I saw that
Yeah.
on Spotify.
Big Bad record label.
We're not allowed to talk about it because we signed an NDA.
Yeah, with our blood. And well, we will say there is a huge bidding war on Cheese Touch.
Yeah.
Trying to get us out of our ironclad 360 deal with Big Bad record label. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Good luck with them. Sounds like a odd scenario. How much music are you two sitting on right now as a band? Like, do you have a lot more in the tank? Are you kind of in the process of recording and figuring everything out?
Probably have like an album's worth of demos that we need to finish up.
Yeah. We've kind of like gotten in this groove of like one song a month, pretty much. We did 2 in October, but so I don't know. Yeah, I would say about an album's worth of like demos. Yeah.
Dang. Do you live close, or where do you work out of, or do you work what's it called, online?
Mainly online when it comes to songwriting. I'm kind of traveling around a lot, and when I'm in Japan, you know, he's in New Jersey. So.
Yes. Yeah, I was living here, and then I had to move with my parents in New Jersey, so I was like staying up real late or really early in the morning working on the music with Orono. It's the time difference, and she's in Japan, and that's what we did this summer. And then we've just been traveling all around. We started in California, and Arizona, Denver, Maine, New Jersey, Philly, New York. So we're kind of just Boston. Yeah, we're just kind of going all over the place right now. But yeah, maybe someone will adopt us, take us in for the album. Maybe.
If we can get out of our record deal.
If there's any sugar mommies or sugar daddies out there that want to host Cheese Touch.
Stop talking about
Oh,
that.
sorry, never mind.
Orono, are you done with your past work, or like I know you had a YouTube channel too? What is the status of that now that Cheese Touch is like coming into more full effect? I guess I don't know.
We're still on good terms, and I still make music with them. But right now I've just been like very busy with Cheese Touch, and Cheese Touch is my number one priority and commitment in my life at the moment. So, yeah. Once I have some more time, I think once I'm back in Japan, I'll have some more time to work on other things. But right now, Cheese Touch is taking the front seat.
We're like, was it still Nash, Crosby?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
That's like Cheese Touch. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. We're just like these music icons who come together.
Yeah, it's a super group.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Are you currently is like your main like home base Japan?
My
Do you
home
not
base
have
is
one?
the internet,
Oh,
I think.
uh-huh.
I would say. Maybe TikTok,
yeah.
because we've been making lots of TikToks.
My home base is Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
So you, if the viewers don't know, I'm from Maine. I grew up in a town called Ellsworth. Orono went to a high school near Ellsworth called John Baptist in Bangor. I think we were there at the same time, but like I never heard of you or knew you until I heard of your music. Why were you going to high school in Maine? Like, did you grow up in Maine?
No, I grew up in Japan. I went to Maine because I hated Japan and I had to get out. And John Baptist was a good fit, and they gave me a scholarship to go there. So went there and studied, basically. Yeah, that's it.
Is that and when Superorganism started off, is that you were still in Maine?
Yeah, it was my senior year. And everyone was, deciding which college you're going to, and I was signing a record deal. So
Yeah, that is I feel like that's something people, I don't know if they dream of, but like it's like one of those kind of things you only hear about.
yeah.
It was probably wild to live, especially in like a small non-populated area like Maine. Do you go back ever?
Yeah, I try to go back as much as I can. I love it there. I've traveled all over America, and I would say Maine is still my favorite state. So,
Dang.
yeah, I try to go there as much as I can, and I love it there.
Yeah, I came here for college, and I always thought it was like boring living in Maine. Like Bangor was like 40 minutes away, and that was like the city, other than Portland.
Yeah.
But now that I'm been here in Philadelphia since like 2019, on and off, I went back to Maine for like the lockdown times, but I definitely miss it. Like it's beautiful. It's way different than living in the city.
Yeah. So peaceful.
Yeah, definitely. What have you been around? Like, have you been to Ellsworth?
Kinda. Not really, though. No.
Yeah. You've
I
been.
didn't have a car or anything, so I couldn't really go anywhere. I just walked everywhere.
Dang. Yeah.
Walked all over downtown Bangor and whatnot.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, that's another hard thing. The car dependency
Yeah.
of Maine, and I found that difficult. But that's what I love about the city, just biking and walking and stuff. I feel like I had a few more questions.
Whoopie pies. Whoopie pies.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. What were your thoughts?
I was like, give me a tasty cake. I don't want this. No, I'm kidding. But I appreciate the craft. Bangor's beautiful. Shout out Maine. It is so pretty.
Yeah, it's funny to hear it described as beautiful, but like I don't know, the downtown is like pretty.
Pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
Be an interesting place to live.
We're doing lots of art stuff there, which is
Yeah.
cool. So, yeah.
The
maybe.
foliage, the foliage. Everyone would go. Have you gone to the
Stephen King
Stephen
house?
King house? Yeah, I was at Wendy's
Sandpiper?
buying the Krabby Patty. He's like, have you gone to the Stephen King house? I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Like the main attraction
Yeah.
of Bangor. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Is there anything else you want to say about Cheese Touch, or just, I don't know, to the small amount of viewers on my channel?
Cheese Touch is all about success and making money, and
Cold hard cash.
yeah,
Yeah.
we are not afraid to sell out because we already did it, and
Yeah.
we will continue to sell out as much as possible.
Yeah. We're shells of our former selves, just here to give you music and hopefully get
Make
our
money.
music on a car commercial. And then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Check it out.
Thank you both.
Thank
This has
you.
been very
Thank
cool,
you.
and yeah, just like a wild full circle moment of meeting other people that randomly Maine celebrities, or one Maine celebrity, one other Philly celebrity.
Main celebrity.
Hey.
Atticus,
Atticus,
Atticus.
Thank you for the chant. But yeah, this has been the first Atticus Teen Channel interview. Goodbye. Go listen to Cheese Touch on. Oh wait, do you ever plan on doing physical media releases? Because I'm a big fan of CDs.
Me too.
Yes.
I love CDs. Yes, I love CDs.
Me too.
And T-shirts. It's all coming soon, guys. Merchandise. We just want to stamp Cheese Touch on everything.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.